A widow stood on the riverbank, wishing for death when luckily a ferryman passed by and rescued her. The ferryman asked the widow, "Why do you want to seek death?" The widow replied, "Because my husband suddenly died, and I can't bear to live anymore." The ferryman asked, "How long have you been married?" The widow answered, 3 years. The ferryman asked, "What did you do for a living before you married?" The widow replied, "I worked as a dyer in the village." The ferryman continued, "How was your life back then?" The widow replied, "I was content." The ferryman asked again, "You didn't have a husband at that time, but you still managed to live on. Why were you able to find happiness then?" The widow suddenly awakened and understood the message the ferryman intended to convey. The ferryman said, "Go back to your true self before marriage. You were alone then, and didn't you still feel happy?" The suffering of human beings stems from the fear of losing something, and the reason people fear is because they have become overly familiar to the point of it becoming a habit or dependency on certain situations, objects, or individuals. Once those things are lost, their life's purpose, their focal point, is immediately pulled away, leaving them unable to embrace the truth and falling into suffering. Once those things are lost, their life's purpose and focus are immediately pulled away, leaving them unable to accept reality and falling into suffering. If there were no phones, no internet, no convenience stores, how would people survive? Would they be happy? Certainly, it wouldn't be like that. Recognizing the things that you insist on, must have, is the key to freedom. In other words, once that habit is transformed, the things that were previously deemed must have are no longer necessary, and you will find yourself free and no longer bound by them. Sometimes, changing perspectives, altering perceptions, will reveal a future that is wider and brighter. You should contemplate and derive valuable lessons from this.